They had to pull the old 1-2 on Lothar Lander, who didn't put a foot wrong in the middle of it to knock him out. They had to force him into putting all his chips in when he had the worst of it. But a situation where he wouldn't know that, and then he's got his chips in with the best of it, and he's lost both ends of the proposition.
Uli Stein has picked up the up and down straight draw here in this three-way pot.
Check.
And it's two Germans against the one Dane here. Varjavand firing out with the queen high, which in some ways is winning.
Call.
And Gus Hansen will allow these two Germans to battle it out. 3, 6, 7, or 8. That's 6. Has put Uli Stein in the lead.
Check. All in for 28,000.
Oh boy, Park.
She must finish this one.
Uli Stein's going to have a hard think about this. What does he want to do?
He wants to call, Jesse. I mean,
It's a call.
well, maybe you're a footballer, but don't bluff me, pal.
Well, he does. And as it is, all of a sudden, Varjavand now all in and needing one of 6 cards to get out of it.
It's hard to believe, but that's what's happening.
Uli Stein's playing his hand, and 6s are good if this without the straight draw even.
It's Italy all over again here.
Here's the river. That 10 not high enough. Tony Varjavand out, and Uli Stein in a position again that he's been in before, up against 2 very tough players, and needing to take both of them out to give Germany the title. Tony Varjavand has played a great game in this tournament, Park, but he's second man out.
Tony's played this game with great heart. I mean, he's played very, very well from start to finish. But today just wasn't his day. Just he got nothing. Nothing went for him, and he's out.
That hand, Varjavand had started, and the pot got so big that he could not back off. But Uli Stein had the goods. Pair of 6s, holding up there in the end. Let's have a look at our fantastic competition.
We are giving you the chance of winning a poker prize you simply can't play without. Shuffle up and deal round your pad with your own PartyPoker.com poker kit. There's a 4-fold poker table, 2 decks of cards, a set of chips and dealer button with a customized chrome flight case. All you need for the perfect night of poker with your mates. We've 10 to give away, and all you have to do to win this prize is answer the following. Which of the following hands is a flush? Is it A, B, or C? To enter, just go to www.5.tv/poker and answer the question.
Entrance was the over 18 and the competition closes midnight on the 1st of August. Germany v. Denmark, but right now it's Uli Stein in goal, and he's the only man on the field for Germany.
Well, the problem for Uli is that he's proved himself a wonderful goalkeeper, but he's also going to have to run up to the other end and get on the long end of the goal kicks and score. And against these two, it's pretty tough. But he's still got quarter the chips. Well, nearly quarter the chips.
Well, he has, Parg, and from Uli's point of view,
over 20% of the chips.
If he leaves the Danes at it, they may take each other out, and then he's only got one man to beat.
In your dreams. That's not going to happen today. I mean, that was for earlier on.
I'll tell you what.
These Danes mean business today.
This is the kind of hand that Uli Stein needs to pick up if he wants to start getting the chips. And
the first leg of the thing he needs to get up is that somebody gets a little bit impatient, tries to finish it too quickly. I'm not looking at anyone in particular. But Gus would be a pretty good place to start if you were looking for somebody. But I think the guys now, no,
Cool.
They just can't help themselves, can they?
Peter Jurgensen's got one overcard, but if the 10 comes, you fancy that Uli might get on.
Queen.
Unfortunately for Uli Stein, he's just been out-flopped here, Parg.
He may put a big bet in here. Theo's
40,000.
been making some unbelievable leads in this tournament so far.
This is not the easiest call in the world for Theo, is it, Park?
Well, no, it's not.
All in.
Oh my
Wow.
God! So he's onto it immediately.
I don't know how Theo worked it out, but the queens are winning, and this could be over right now as far as the title goes, Park.
Queens against jacks.
This could be it. This could be it for Germany. Denmark may have won this PartyPoker.com Football and Poker Legends Cup. Uli Stein needs to catch a jack or running diamonds or help.
There's a fire alarm going off again to help.
There's 2 cards to come. Theo Jurgensen and Gus Hansen
Help, you need a jack.
and Kim Christofte are 1 card away from winning the trophy. And Denmark are the champions!
A pleasure playing with him.
Well, Uli Stein, I mean, what a performance he's put on from
Thank
start
you.
to finish in this tournament. This guy's going to be a hell of a poker player. He's already a hell of a human being.
We are the champions, my friend.
Great stuff. Uli Stein, well, you can't blame him. He picked up a huge hand here. But Theo Jurgensen outflopped him and then managed to work out that Uli didn't have a king. And, 2 queens beating 2 jacks. Denmark has won this tournament.
Uli, you left it all out there on the table. You gave it your all, didn't you?
Yes, I think I gave all the best, but at this time the Danish team will be more luckier than we. And but it's a very, very strong team, and I think we have a proudful winner of this tournament.
It's very gracious. What do you have to say about the German team's performance in this tournament? You guys you went so far.
I think we played a very good tournament. We can be proud that we reached the final, and when we got a little more luck, it was possible to win this tournament. But I think we have a good winner with the Danish team, and congratulations to the Danish.
Well, this tournament is over. Denmark has won it, but we'll still play down to a winner as far as the individual prizes go, because Denmark will get second as well as first. It'll be 50,000 for first, 40,000 for second. And of course, I don't think these guys are just feeling delighted with themselves.
I think it might be 45,000 for first and 45,000 for second. You know, these 2 guys are good friends. They're both great players. It's cruel to ask them to even play one another because they've been playing as a team. They played some wonderful poker today. It was an exhibition. They had to play. They had to play very, very well to beat the Germans, who put on a very resilient show.
From here. Yeah, look at the head-to-head battle. They've both been MVPs of this Danish team. I mean, Gus Hansen, he had some cruel knockouts in the early rounds, but God, he was great today, Park.
He was. I'll tell you, a lot of European players and TV watchers have been asking, what's this with this Gus Hansen? Every time you see him on TV in Europe, he's playing like an idiot and he's doing this, and my mother could have done that and the whole lot. Well, I hope they're all watching today, because today the real Gus Hansen sort of stepped out of the shadows and came out, because he was playing for Denmark, probably played his A game, and it was an absolute joy to watch. It was one of the great exhibitions
On me, right? Czechoslovakia.
of poker from the Danish team. You know, you can, when this is over, you can say that you saw some world-class players in action here tonight.
Yeah. You know, and I mean, obviously this team format, the idea of playing poker for your nation,
Cool.
it's gonna catch on. There's no question about it. It's too much fun, and the players are too excited. And I'll tell you what, Denmark is no fluke. They may have established them. They're a pretty deep team. There's some other Danish players who wouldn't mind being on a 5- or 6-man Danish team, and they'll go up with anyone, I think, Park.
There's Jan Sørensen for starters, who's no slouch at this